Right, my friends, so bit of a different video for you today, and before I start, I want to thank every one of my subscribers out there, and also the people that don't subscribe but do come back to the channel and watch the videos. I want to thank you for taking your time to watch the videos and comment on them and tell me how much you enjoy them, and that means the world to me, because it takes such a long time to create these videos, and for you watching them makes it all worthwhile. So I want to thank you from the heart. Now, none of this is scripted. I just want to give you a bit of an update of where the channel is going to go in the future, and don't worry, it's all good. So it's just a little bit of an update for you. So at the moment, I'm creating videos pretty much on a daily basis, and the channel, people say, well, what is the channel actually about? And sometimes it's about food, sometimes it's about tech or cars or electric cars, and sometimes it's about travel, and not everybody, the people who like the cars don't necessarily like the food videos, etc. And the people who like the food videos don't like the travel videos, etc. And it's very difficult. I try my utmost. I'm trying to think of the word, but I try my utmost to give you the content that is enjoyable. And if people ask what the channel's really about, well, the channel isn't really about food, or it's about me giving a little bit of entertainment and bringing a smile and a bit of sunshine and a bit of a laugh. I act the goat sometimes, as my dad used to say to me, you acting the goat. But if it makes people smile in a world at the moment that's just so clouded and full of negativity with the mainstream media, then I think if it gives people an outlet to smile and have a bit of a laugh, then I think I've succeeded in what I do. As I say, it's very difficult to please everybody. I've been trying, I work night and day sometimes. It may not appear so on the videos, to bring these videos out daily for you. And there is a saying, actually, a famous saying, and I can't remember, correct me if I've got this right. It's, you can please some of the people some of the time, you can please some of the people all of the time, but you can't please all of the people all of the time. Even though I do try my best to bring something for everybody. Now, there was a comment earlier on that came up, and she says, oh, the UK needs you, and I don't really want to watch you eating food in America. I'll watch you when I get back, which is fine. That's great. However, I'm going to change things a little bit, because when I set the channel up, I think it's 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't initially set out to do a food review channel, and that's not what this channel's just about. So I've got lots planned over the next few months, and I shall continue to try and upload daily. However, if I don't upload daily, don't worry, there'll be another one the next day or whatever, because I'm going to try and put even more creativity into doing what I love, which is making videos. And with my trip to the US, for instance, and stay with me, by the way, stay with me, none of this is scripted. With my trip to the US this time, I'll be filming my flight over there. They seem to be popular, the flight videos, and I love doing them, to be honest. It's great. You get some great shots of takeoff, landing, in flight, etc., and me pulling daft faces at the food or whatever. And I got a really good, by the way, for the people that love the flight videos, I'm traveling on JetBlue this time, by the way. Again, I've done it before and I want to do it again, and I got a return flight to New York for £240, I think it was. And I love doing them videos. And when I get to New York this time, I've also got a couple of other things planned. I'm not going to say where yet, but there's other places in the US that I'm going to fly to when I'm there, so it's not all going to be from New York. I don't want to say where yet because I'm just looking at a couple of places, but I'm going to bring you lots and lots of content from there. And some of it may be food, some of it will be food, and some of it won't be food. I wanted to do, for instance, a tour. I know New York really well, as I've probably told you. I used to live there. And I want to do a tour of the Edge, which is right at the top of the glass tall building. And I want to do a bit of a tour around New York City and show you the city that I love. And I think there's lots and lots of places to see. And I will bring you some food videos as well. But what I try and do with the food videos is, and again, I'll do the food videos and I'll do a walkabout before I do the food, because I don't want it to just be about food. I want it to be a little bit of a chat, a little bit of scenery, see the surroundings, and the food is just an ingredient of the entire video. And then you'll still get people say, I thought this was a food review video. The food begins at 14 minutes 39. But then you'll get people, I'm not interested in food, I'd rather see the scenery. So that's your thing again. So I'm trying to please everybody, and that's what I want to do. And I'm going to put and work even harder this year to bring more and more content. We've got the American tour, and then there was a comment about Australia where he was going to go in December, then January, then February. Australia is planned, and I will be going. I'm thinking March. It's planned. I've looked. It's trying to sort the flights for the prices, because again, I'm not sponsored, and I don't want to bring sponsors particularly into this channel, because if you do that, they have a hold over what content goes into your video. You have to proof the video off with them before it goes out and say, is this okay? Have I said exactly what I want? And I don't want to go, right, here we are, we're off for a burger in Manhattan in Times Square or whatever, but before we go any further, a word from our... I don't want to have to do that. So planning Australia is a big journey, and I've got a lot of the stuff together and done a lot of my research and looked at cheaper flights, etc. So it's all planning. So Australia is coming, my friends. So and the person that said, you know, are you actually going to go? You're not going to go. I'll go sooner if you want to sponsor the flight, but I'm not doing sponsors, so that's planned. And I'm really looking forward to Australia, I have to say. So that's coming up. We've also got the American tour, which is imminent. That's next week. And there'll be Martin, my friend, appearing back on it again, and maybe a couple of other people as well. Some of them you might like, some of them not. Martin can be a little bit Marmite if you haven't met him. But I love him to bits, and he's kind at heart. So that's coming up. And I'm not going to say super excited, because I don't like that. I'm really excited with what's coming up. Also, we'll be doing more car videos, electric car videos. I actually really enjoyed doing the videos of when I drove from John O'Groats to Land's End in my electric car. Although I don't like electric cars, it was a fantastic journey. I got to see a lot of the UK that I'd not seen before. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and them were the kind of videos, and there's more of them videos to come as well when the weather gets a little bit better in the UK. I'm doing a quick for the car fanatics who joined and subscribed because of the electric car. I'm having my first service on Friday, and I'm going to film that because they've quoted me on it and told me exactly what's involved, and I won't bore you with it. I'll put it in the video, but I was a bit shocked. See what I did there, electric car, shocked. Anyway, so I'll do a quick video on that. So there's lots and lots more stuff coming up as well. I'm going to be doing a lot more of Europe as well. I'm also going to be doing, I wanted to go back to Spain. I really enjoyed the Benidorm series, I had to say. And I had a comment again. Somebody said, when are you going to do the good videos again, where you're walking up and down the beach in Tenerife? Well, I just walked, I don't know where you were, I've just walked up and down the beach in Benidorm, which I incorporated food into as well. So I've just done them. Maybe you didn't watch them, but I thoroughly enjoyed them. And And I want to say as well, because there's a lot of initial subscribers who subscribed to me because of the Tenerife videos, and I haven't forgotten Tenerife. I haven't washed my hands with Tenerife. I just think that I'd done all that I can possibly do with Tenerife and walking up and down a seafront in Tenerife. And I love Tenerife. Don't get me, it's in my heart. I love it. And I will go and see my good friend Daniel over there as well. And I'll take you with me and I'll do some more Tenerife videos. But that's going to be later on in the year. It's not something that I'm concentrating on at the moment. I will be seeing Daniel, however, hopefully, in March, in the beginning of March, because I think he's going to be in Ireland. So if that happens, then I'll be going to meet him there. So I'll be over in Ireland. So I'm planning on bringing a lot more trips into it and a lot more flying around and visiting different places and showing you these places. And also, let me stop you right there, supporting local businesses in the UK and filming places here as well. And don't take that literally, because I filmed something that wasn't a small local business, and then they jump down your throat and say, oh, it's not a small local business. I said I'd support them. I don't always go to small local businesses, but wherever you can, do so. And I will do on the videos, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to film the chains as well. I'm trying to balance and juggle everything here. So I'm just going to work harder and harder if I can. I mean, there's a lot of hours goes into what video and content creators do. I hope you're still with me. There's a lot of hours that go into it that you don't see. Filming all the videos, getting all the different clips, coming back to the office, downloading all the clips, then editing them all together, then getting your music and then uploading it, then designing your thumbnail, then writing all the copy. It takes hours to create one video. And at the same time, I have a family as well. And I've just had like 3 days off, 4 days off, 3 days off, 3 days off for my son's birthday. And it may not look like that because I've still uploaded videos, but I've worked twice as hard or 3 times as hard to film 3 or 4 videos in a day, to edit them all, to time them to upload so I can have time with my son. So it's juggling everything really. So there we go. So there's lots and lots coming your way this year. There'll be traveling, there'll be car videos, traveling around the UK, there'll be flight videos, there'll be food videos, there will be plenty more fish and chips and full English breakfasts and steaks and things like that. I'm going to try and work harder and harder. However, what I will say is I do a daily upload. If I do miss a day, don't worry, I'll upload. I thought about, people have Monday, Wednesday and a Friday where they say we'll upload, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do is just try and upload every day if I can. But if I do miss a day or I miss a weekend, don't worry, I'll be back. It just means that I'm either with my family or, I've taken a couple of days off or whatever to be with my family, or you know what I mean. So, but I am going to work harder, create more. So the New York videos that are coming up, not all of them will be food videos. There will be some walking around, sightseeing, seeing different things. And if you don't like it, wait for the food one. Or join us and have a bit of a laugh as well. Some of them might have food but see the sights as well. It always makes me giggle though when people go, oh, the food doesn't start till 14 minutes, whatever. If you want to, I don't understand it. If you want to see me just skip through and just see me fill my face with fish and chips or whatever, then that's fine. But I actually like the creativity of it and seeing different things. It's like, I have my favourite YouTubers. I have Casey Neistat, and I just like watching him. He could be skating through New York on a skateboard, or he could be hanging off the ladder of a helicopter, or sat in front of his camera in his office, unboxing a wallet or a camera, or reviewing a camera. And I just like watching him, and it puts a smile on my face. And I think that is ultimately what YouTube should be about and what this channel is about. and I have to say, through this channel, I've met lots of people actually off camera and in real life, and as you've seen on the Benidorm videos, I've met lots of people that watch the channel, and they are so nice, and that's what I say. I don't say that you are my fans. I don't buy into all that. I'm not Tom Cruise. It's you're my viewers, my friends, and I like that. I have no delusions of grandeur or anything like that. I love doing what I do, and I enjoy it. Funnily enough, somebody asked me the other day, what's the video that you are most proud of, and what is there just one, or are there a few? But if you had to pick one, which would be your favourite video? Now, I would say the videos that I did with my mother are very special to me, and they are irreplaceable, because I sit some nights when I've got half an hour and I'll re-watch those because they've got my mother in, and it's great to have that on that memory. But if my mum asked me which was my favourite video besides the ones of my mum, I would say I did one of a hotel, the TWA Hotel in New York, with Martin, and it took me all day to film that and another whole day to edit it. I was in Nashville in a hotel room overnight while Martin was asleep in bed, editing that video, and that would be the one that I would say I'm most proud of. It took me so much time, but if you look at the amount of views, this is what I mean on it. There's a video of me eating fish and chips in Whitby, I think it was, that's got over 100,000 views, whereas the TWA Hotel one that I'm really proud of has got, I think, 20,000 or something. I can't remember exactly offhand, but it goes to show it's, I put so much time into that. But for me, I'm really proud of it, and that's what I want to do going forward with this channel, is make videos that I'm proud of, that I put my heart and soul into, because it shows and it shines through. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. There's lots and lots of stuff to come. Join me in the American ones, or don't join me in the American ones if you don't like America, but it's not just about that. Sightseeing, we're going to be doing food reviews, we're going to be doing walkabouts, we're going to be doing internal flights there as well. Then also later in the year, as I say, Australia, there'll be other places. I've got Portugal and Cyprus sort of like scrolled in there as well. I've got more UK, lots more UK videos and car travel videos around the UK, because they're the ones that I love them, incorporating the car into food videos as well. So I'm going to work even harder. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the videos, whether you're a subscriber or not. And I promise you, I'm going to work even harder to produce quality content and varied content, but it will be content that I'm really proud of. So as I say, if I do miss a day now and again, don't worry, I will be uploading. And also, I've had a lot of questions about why Sarah, my girlfriend, doesn't appear in the videos, because, and I'll answer this now, I never talk about my family in the comment section. I just ignore them normally, because that's my private life, which I like to keep private, and and Sarah doesn't like being on the videos. She doesn't like the children being on the videos, and nor do I. I don't think it's, and I'm sure you'll agree that I think minors and children, I don't think they personally should be on YouTube, to be honest. I think it should be their choice if they want to be on it, when they're of an age that they can make that choice. Harriet's been on them before, but I've always disguised her face, etc., and put a hat on it. But it's come to the point now where I think that until she's older, she won't appear on anymore. And Sarah doesn't want to be on them because she doesn't do social media. She's not interested in that. But and I respect that decision. And I've said before, you can see her on a couple of videos. I think it was ages ago, which was the BBC Radio 2 festival, and then a Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I think it was, and then somebody else told me the Caribbean Carnival in Leeds. But they were the only ones that she's been on, and she will not be on anymore. But anyway, I'm going to finish it here because I've got to edit another video. Thank you for watching this far. Give me the thumbs up because, as I say, lots and lots of content coming your way, and I cannot wait to produce quality content. And that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And I do love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.